Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to create your custom overview events of your Google Calendar. So here in Slack we're going to type in something like get overview from Monday to Friday, and then we're going to hit enter, and then we're going to confirm that we want that this message here to be automated by simply reacting to it on a large green circle, and then it then will give us the overview for that Monday to Friday Google Calendar events. Now up here is we actually have the events that we currently have on Google Calendar, and it actually is composed of the title, which is the customer's name, and then on the description we have here three important values. So we have the fixed price for the event. These are actually cleaning events where people kind of just go to a certain place and then they get a fixed uh, pay. And then we have here the event time, which is the event start and then the event end. So the cleaners or the employees doesn't have to be out there for 8 hours. They just have to be somewhere in between that time allocated. So we have here from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We have 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then we have the fixed price here. What the automation did is it's going to just give us the client's name and then the expected amount that we should be receiving, and then the visit time where they can just, you know, um, visit any time around this allocated time, and then that's pretty much it. Alright, so this is what the make scenario looks like on the background. So I'm just going to walk you guys over, and then let me know if you guys wanted the can actually send you guys the JSON or the blueprint for this one, and then you can just pretty much upgrade it or customize it the way you wanted it. So first is we're going to use the new event here on Slack, where we just kind of watch if any messages are getting a React confirmation, right? And then we're going to filter that to only proceed if the reaction actually contains the green. So in this case, we do have the large green circle, and we can pretty much use anything that has green as well. Green means in my case means go, so you can just use any. You can also use green salad if you guys want, but I prefer the basic large green circle. And then next is this one here is just going to pull out the information of the message. So what we are very concerned with is the get overview from Monday to Friday. Now the keywords here are Monday to Friday, where we actually just want to pull out the from and then the to. Now this module here is actually under the transformers, where it uses the regular expression stuff. What this pattern does is it's going to pull out what the values here and then the values here, right? So if you guys noticed, we actually have it here. Now if we go here, oops, you can see that it's actually able to pull the from Monday to Friday, right? And then next is the Google Calendar. Now in here we're going to search the events, pretty much kind of list the events in a certain way that we want the start date to start at Monday and then the end date to be on Friday. Right. These are the informations for the single events, because we kind of wanted to make it how do I say this? Make it, um, for example, if we want an Alexander Johnson and Catherine on the same Monday, and then what we're going to do is to actually put this single event to yes, and then usually order it by start time ascending, because if we don't do this, the sort of the events are pretty much in random, if that makes sense. And then what we're going to do next is based from the text and description. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, because what we want actually is just the pay, have it named here, and then the start date or the start time, sorry, and then the end time, right? So based on the descriptions here, we actually notice that the fixed pay actually has the dollar sign in it, and then the event start actually starts at 9, somewhere between the morning to the afternoon. So what I did there is kind of pretty much copied, created my own custom pattern where it's going to pull the pay, the start, and the time based from the description. And then what we're going to do here then is to pretty much format it in a way that is usually being used on Slack. So in here, you notice that we have the icons for Smiley, the alarm clock, and then we're going to use the text aggregator to pretty much aggregate all the events here. For example, we have a total of, from Monday to Friday, we have a total of 10 events. So we wanted to aggregate those. And then what we need to do is first aggregate it in a way that, like this one. But as you noticed, we actually were able to group it by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, up to Friday, right? So what I did here is the first text aggregator. There's actually two here. If so, on the first aggregator, we actually had to group it by the day of the event. So we need to group every event on that is on Monday, every event on Tuesday, and so on. And then after grouping those, we then proceed to use that key and then print out what is ever on the first text aggregator. And then it will then send you guys the overview and then the text that was the latest text aggregator, which is this one, and then prints out this whole information. So if you guys kind of wanted it to see more of it, we can then go ahead and get overview from Tuesday to Thursday, right? And then we're going to send that with a green circle, and then it's going to give us the Tuesday to Wednesday to Thursday overview. I think that's pretty much it for this automation. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment and reach out to me via LinkedIn, Upwork, or in YouTube. Thanks so much. Bye.